Hey y'all, I'll be in 1 minute. Hope everybody's having a good day, a good evening. I'll be ready in a couple more minutes. It's cold out there, y'all. It is cold. When I said winter is here, winter is here. I dread this type of weather, but I knew it was gonna come. I'll play that for a few more minutes until I gotta get some food out the oven, and I'll be right back. That's what we're gonna talk about today. I'm gonna play this intro again. Take that down for a minute. I'll be right back. Hey, hello. Welcome. Welcome to my channel, Ga.girl, Everywoman, Wellness and More. Thank y'all for coming in. How's everybody doing? Happy New Year. Happy 2025, everybody. Good to see see some of y'all, the ones I didn't see yesterday. Happy New Year. Hey, Miss Key. Hey, Jules. Happy New Year, y'all. We have made it to another year. We have made it to another year. God is so good. Can't do nothing but give him all the praises. How's everybody doing on this Thursday night? How's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? Are y'all staying warm? Y'all know what? Winter is here. Winter is here. You hear me? Y'all see me? Winter is here, y'all. I mean, it's like 30 some. I'm in my little room where I normally go live at. I had to make sure that heater was turned up. I got me some tea. I'm going to put my tea back in the microwave for another few minutes. But welcome in. Today I want to talk about, just some positive talk and talk about some things that are going on. We had to wake up yesterday to see about this, the tragedy that happened over in New Orleans. And then y'all know it happened in Vegas also. What's going on? And those are two places that people like to visit. People like to go to New Orleans. They like to go to Vegas. What's going on, y'all? Why are these people going around here driving these big old trucks and cutting the food in these trucks? What's wrong with them? And I'll be right back. Let me warm my tea up a little bit more. But it's good seeing everybody. Y'all enjoyed our peas and collard greens yesterday. Did y'all get a chance to enjoy your greens and peas or whatever y'all cook? And of course, I got 3 more days for my birthday. I'm counting them down, y'all. 3 more days. God is good. I'm celebrating. I want to celebrate life every day, not just on the 5th, but every day. If you're new, I welcome you. If you've been here with me, thank you for coming in. Don't forget to give me those thumbs up. And we're just going to chat a little bit about trending news, and that's what trending about this cyber. They said they was driving those semi trucks. It happened in New Orleans and it happened in Vegas. They already said one in New Orleans was a terrorist attack. They're trying not to put both of them. They're trying not to connect your both incidents together. Only thing I said, what's going on? And then the media, that's why I want to talk about the media. Some people say they don't even like to watch the news because they do be misleading. Do y'all think the news be misleading sometimes? I'll be right back. I'm trying to get my tea ready. The media can be misleading. Are y'all staying warm? Are y'all staying warm? I don't know how cold it is in y'all area, but in Georgia, that's Miss Key, Jewel. That's Miss Key's second channel. That's her second channel. So how's everybody doing? Are y'all staying warm? So y'all heard about the incident in New Orleans. You heard about it in Vegas. What's going on, y'all? What's really going on with these people? Why do they want to start their year off like that? That's sad. People out there enjoying themselves. I've never been to New Orleans or Vegas. Anybody in my chat? Have either one of y'all been to New Orleans or Vegas? But they say there's a lot of things to do in New Orleans. I be seeing it on Facebook where I know some people that I know have visited New Orleans. They say there's a lot of places they attend down there and stuff like that. It's fun, And Vegas, you hear about Vegas, right? How things, what they do down there. So it was an incident in Vegas today, but the New Orleans happened yesterday. And I was just talking about, I'm asking the question, You been to both of them? So is it nice? I would love to go to Vegas. I would love to go to both places, really, but not if they doing all that. But I was looking at the yeah, that's been Key Fitness channel. So you done been to Vegas and New Orleans. Are they nice? Are they a nice place to visit? Got me some tea here. Trying to get these bones wrong, y'all. But yeah, it's just a tragedy to start the new year off in that way, you know? So prayers going out to New Orleans. They saying all this 15 people have got, that's including the one that did the hey Miss Lady T, how are you doing? Happy New Year. You know your girl got a birthday coming up. Yeah. About an indoor activity. You right, Miss Key. It's too much going on outside. But they said New Orleans and Vegas is real nice. Nice place. You say you know? 3 more days, you guys. I'll be 56. Woo woo. Um, but I just want to go over a little bit about that. So the question I want to ask y'all, do y'all think the media be misleading? Yes. The question I want to ask y'all, do y'all think the media be misleading? And the media do be misleading because from when that man had that press conference this morning, they was telling the media to hold off on saying some of the things that they were saying. You already heard about the man came through the town with the truck, 15 people, they said all 15 people got killed. That's including the one that driving the truck, and then there was 15 other people that were still in the hospital. But the media, they just take and run with stuff. So they was putting out, yes, they was putting out that it might be more people involved. It might be, even though they have said it's terrorists. But if we listen at the news, which I do like to listen at the news, but sometimes the news can have you straight all in fear. Like you said, they be promoting fear. You'll be in fear. You'll be running around here wondering, is the people going to come to your town? Because I'm going to tell you what I said, the media, they are misleading. That's the question I want to ask. Do y'all think the media is misleading? So you said yes, Miss Key. And Jewel, you said yes, they be promoting fear. Because they can say one thing, right? And then you can go to another station, they saying something totally different. And a lot of people say they don't like to even watch the news because it's misleading. They promote and they just go out. I don't even hardly watch Fox News, but Fox News is one of the news media that they said just take stuff and run with it. Because when they had that election going on, woo, and I was glad the election was over with. I wanted Kamala Harris to win, but Trump ended up winning. But they went crazy in the media about the election. So hopefully he get in office, he can get some of this stuff straightened out. I don't know. But I was just talking about the media, how the media will have people already locked up. They'll have people about to get killed. And another question I was asking, they went on and had the games today, y'all. They said they had them people to clean up the area. But I was like, I don't think I would attend. This is just my honest opinion. I don't think I would attend none of those activities over there in New Orleans today because of the fact of what has happened. Even though they cleaned up the area, but just knowing in my mind, 15 people died in this street. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be so, I'm freezing up, Lord Jesus. Can y'all hear me? It's that internet, child. It's that internet. Let me go down and come back up. Hold up, y'all. Oh, my internet freezing up. Look, I read the internet getting cold too. It freezing up. Hey, Tamika, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy Thursday. Good to see you. Hope the family is well. I was talking about what happened over there in New Orleans and in Vegas. Y'all know it was a semi truck. The one over there in New Orleans went through the town where people were out there celebrating. And I was reading about it, and I was like, and they also saying how the media took it and spend it and did it the way they want to do. Hey, Angie, how you doing? Happy New Year. Well, I'm just giving an update on the incident what happened over there in New Orleans. And then I found out today that someone in a truck did the same thing in Vegas, but I think he was the only one. But one person get killed or got hurt or something like that. But my question was, do the media be misleading? Miss Key said yes. Jules said yes. You know, they promote fear in people because, you know, from the news this morning, they did say it was a terror threat, y'all. They said it was a terror threat, but the man acted alone in New Orleans. He was alone. They still investigate. And they were just saying they wanted the news people to wait until they at least got some of the investigation started. But you know, when people hear something, you know they run with it. They're just like gossiping in the street. You know, when you hear something in the street, you know, especially if a fight go down, people ain't gonna wait. What they do when somebody get a fight? What they do? Run and tell the next person, right? Sometimes I think it's best. I don't know if y'all will agree with me, but we don't do it. And I think I have did it too. Sometimes we don't wait until they go and finish telling the whole story. Sometimes we might run with it and then we have to come back and say, no, it didn't happen like that. That's why they always say best to wait and see what really happened, because you don't want to have to say, you know how some people might say, well, somebody got killed last night. Then you may have to go back and say, oh, no, they did. Sometimes it's best to wait until you hear the whole story after they do the investigation or find out the truth. That's one thing I don't like to repeat, that someone then passed and they don't. You see what I'm saying? If I don't know the truth about someone died yesterday, I don't want to repeat it, because I don't want to have to go back and say, y'all, that man didn't die. That's why it's best to get the whole entire story of the information. In other words, vet your information, check your information before you repeat things. I think they should cancel to show respect. Yes, that's what I was saying too. But that man said on that news this morning that things were gonna still go on. To my, they're not gonna go out like that. You know, it's just like, to me, it's kind of like an ego thing. Like, you know how some people like want to say, "Oh, yeah, we got this. We got this. Everybody gonna be okay." But you don't know what the people that lost their loved ones, you don't know what they're feeling. You know, and like you said, I think that's kind of disrespectful for the ones that lost loved one. But people don't care. They don't. It like Jules said, it's a money thing. They're looking at the planning they put in it. They're looking at the days they probably took to put everything out because, from what I'm reading, a lot of vendors be out there. People trying to make money. And if they feel like they gonna close it down or cancel it, that means they're not gonna make any money. So it's all about money. It's not about respect with those people. Um, you said the news said it was a Muslim and there is other people involved they're looking for. That's what I'm saying. They got people scared. They people are in fear. And I've never been to New Orleans, but Jules said she done been down there. Anybody else done been in New Orleans? I was wondering how those events be. They be on the street dancing and doing all kind of stuff. And I saw a young girl, she was 18. I'm gonna show her a picture. And her mom said she begged her not to go. She begged her not to go to the event. But do nobody expect for these type of things to happen? Because we just know just how life is. We don't know where it's gonna be. We don't know what time. We don't know when death gonna hit our doors. And I just want to talk about today. Sometimes the media do run away with stuff. Sometimes the media does run away with the information. I'm not a journalist. I consider myself a YouTube creator, and y'all know I do read a lot of information, and I try to make sure if I read something, I want to make sure I'm putting out correct information. That's why I always say this is for educational, entertainment purposes only. But you could also read along and do your own research. I don't want nobody to be saying, well, Georgia Girl told us this. No. Yes, I do my commentary, but I also tell you to do your own research because I don't want to never have to come back and say, oh, I told y'all that girl died. And then I can come back on my live and somebody in the chat can say, that girl didn't die. You told us that the other day. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you have to make sure you put out the right information. So anything that I read today, you can look it up yourself. You can see it. You haven't me either, but I said I would love to go Tamika. Because it seems like they be having fun down there. They be out there dancing. They be having different types of foods and things like that. But you know what, y'all? It gets so bad where it's not safe anywhere. Not only just in New Orleans and in Vegas. It seems like everywhere we go, there's something going on. So let's see what Jewel has said. Only thing, that's right, Angie. That's what we have to be saying right here, allegedly. Because if you don't know exactly what happened, say allegedly. And you said it right. Because if you don't know, you can't, like I said, I'm not a journalist, but when I read to y'all about wellness and different things like that, I always tell y'all sometime where I get the article from, or I will read and I'll let y'all know because I don't like to put out misinformation, because I don't want nobody to say, oh, yeah, she was saying that on her channel. Do your own research. And then also, if you're watching the news, they don't be right all the time. We know that. Do your own research again. We know the news, they just put out what they put out sometimes. Get people all hyped up, or sometimes some of those channels be lying too. Like Jules said, they be having people in fear. Because they show was saying that it was more than one person did it. So the mayor, I don't know, did y'all see the news this morning? The mayor came on. They had to come on and try to correct some of the stuff that is out there because people still wanted to attend the games and stuff. So I'm trying to read y'all comments. Okay, everybody saying hello. Let's do our flowers, y'all. Let's give everybody their roses. We still gonna do that this year. We're gonna continue to give people their flowers while they're here. So you coming into my chat, you will receive some flowers because you deserve your flowers. You deserve your flowers every day. If no one else give you flowers on YouTube, that's what I will be doing. And some of my moderators know when people come in the chat, get them their flowers because you deserve your flowers. I'm trying to see what Jewel had said. I missed that comment. Okay, I'm on my other phone. Oh, Angela said, I think they should cancel the show, but they didn't. They didn't. And like I said, it's all about money. Okay, let me see what I missed. Okay, let me see. But I'm doing great, y'all. I'm trying to stay warm. I'm over here drinking on me some tea. Y'all stay warm. What is y'all weather where y'all at? It's like 30 something. Let's see what they say. It's 42 right now. Okay, Angie said the news said it was a Muslim and there's other people involved they're looking for. But they said that wasn't true. That's what the mayor and the FBI said this morning. That's why I'm going to come on and do a little commentary on it. And Jules said, I've been to Vegas, not to Orleans. Okay, you've been to Vegas. Okay. So is it nice down there? Is it nice in Vegas? You know, you see the pictures and you see different things about it. Now my husband want to call. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, they still, you can warm them back up. Everything should be good. Y'all know he be calling about food. Y'all already know that. Eating them leftovers today, y'all. Eating them leftover green. I told them they still should be some good because we only ate them yesterday. That's right. We have to say allegedly. But I would love to go to New Orleans, but you know, after you done seen all this going on, this make you scared to go anywhere. Y'all hear me? But they shouldn't put fear in our hearts. And I guess that's why what the mayor said today, that's why they're gonna go on and do the events and stuff like that, because New Orleans, he was trying to say in so many words that New Orleans got this, we ain't gonna let this stop us. So my prayers going out to New Orleans because they got games going on, they got events going on. I don't know if the game's still going on right now, but they went on and cleared the streets out. Vegas is nice, I'm sure it is. So they have it where people can go back down the street. So I was just gonna give y'all the updates on what's going on now with New Orleans. And I was just saying about the newscasters. A lot of people say they don't like to watch the news because it be depressing sometimes. But it's good to know what's going on. It's good to know what's going on. Sometimes we don't even watch the news, but we're going to see it on the internet anyway. Whether you watch the news or not, you're going to see it either on YouTube. You'll see what's going on Facebook. But, you know, it's good to put out that correct information because especially when it comes down to people's lives, you know what I'm saying? I'm drinking on some tea as usual, trying to keep my throat and everything because I try not to get, you know, I have like throat issues a lot. So I try to keep my throat real moist. I drink a lot of tea and I'm doing a lot of herbal tea and stuff like that. But I'm going to give y'all the updates on what's going on now. So it's 7 o'clock. I'm finished share with y'all the updates on what has happened, what's going on in New Orleans. Even though they came on the news this morning talking about, you know, they was asking questions. They was trying to figure out, is this a terrorist thing? They said something to do with ISIS. Y'all heard a thing called ISIS, right? It's like a terrorist group. So as of 7 o'clock, I'm reading as of 7 o'clock. This is the latest on the investigation into the New Orleans terror attack. So they're calling it a terror attack. So prayer, let's put some prayer signs in the chat for the folks that are in New Orleans. They said what we are covering, the suspect in New York in New Year's Day attack. And I'm going to show you. I don't know if y'all seen his picture. They already have released the person that did the attack picture. So, and they say he's a father too. He's a father too. And this has been, they said he had been doing stuff. He started, I guess, his research on stuff about a month ago. So what he did was premeditated. He already had in his mind. Can y'all hear me? By me putting that up there? He already had in his mind what he wanted to do. I talk about things like this because this our families, our even though it's not our family, but there are people that are losing loved ones, and I'm sure it'll affecting them mentally. So someone gonna have to get mental health. They're gonna have to get therapy and things like that. So this all come back to wellness, because anybody that go through anything like this, seeing someone get killed or being somewhere where somebody getting ran over, I'm sure it gonna hurt them mentally. And they were saying they're gonna have to they're gonna need a lot of care. They're gonna need therapy. So some people still in the hospital. So this is the man what did this in New Orleans. He's a father too. So they said the suspect in a New Year's Day attack, New Orleans, he acted alone. They said he was by himself. They said it's a terror attack, but he was by himself. They said Thursday, they described the deadly event as an act of terrorism. 14 people were killed and a dozen injured Wednesday when the man plowed into a crowd on Bourbon Street in a pickup truck. He already had this plan, y'all. They got where he went and picked up. They showing where they saw where he picked the truck up. He did all this in premeditated. He had enough time to think about what he was doing. They said his plan was to hurt his family. He wanted just to hurt his family. Yes, evil. Exactly. Nothing but evil and devilish. He already had it planned, but he thought if he just hurt family members or people like that, he wouldn't get the attention. He was looking for a lot of attention, y'all. Why hurt people? Why? But they always say hurt people hurt people. That's what the saying is. So they saying the man had already started planning this stuff in June. That's why I was saying yesterday, when you put stuff on social media, you have to be careful because it could come back to hunt you. It could come back to put you in jail. So he posting all this stuff on social media. He wasn't smart. He wasn't smart at all. They got his phones. They got his computers. They got everything that, when they investigate, they're going to see who he talked to, who he visit. Plus, they're going to have cameras, like some areas do have. Y'all don't notice when you go like to some of these big old places. Like me and my family travel a lot. And you ever notice that they do have cameras? We might not know they have cameras in these areas, but they do have cameras, especially when they be having events and things like that. And it's good to have cameras because you don't know what gonna go off, what gonna happen. Like when you go to these restaurants, some restaurants might have cameras, but I know a lot of these motels and these retreats and different things like that, they do have cameras because they can see when someone entering the place to check in. I'm not saying they have them in your room, but they do see, you can see when a person checking in the motels or retreats. And you could also see when people be in these stores. So having camera is not all bad, like those cameras they have on those police officers. Some of those cameras do help solve mystery. And again, it don't, because some of those police officers don't even turn theirs on. They said these are some dumbest criminals. Aren't they dumb, girl? Ain't they dumb? Don't they know if you plan? I'm not saying I'm not a terrorist. I'm not, and I don't want to be there. But you planning something and you putting it on social media, it's crazy. So they had to go back and see everything he posted. They got his videos. They got everything. He wanted that attention, y'all. But they said his plan was to try to do something to his family. But he didn't think that was going to get the traction he needed. They can zoom in from space to your house. So, yeah, he got a big brother everywhere. If you're if you're doing nothing bad, you got nothing to worry about. Exactly. Dumb and evil. So they said President Joe Biden, citing the FBI, said the attacker planted explosives, ice coolers in French Quarter. Just wow. He was putting bombs and stuff in areas. He was finna blow that place up, y'all. Lord have mercy. He was fixing to blow New Orleans up. They see where all the places he had placed bombs at. I mean, he was dumb. Straight dumb. So they got all those. They got all those things he sat out there, y'all. He had put them in coolers. So he was ready to blow something to kingdom come. Wow. Prayers going out to these people, y'all. It's just sad by me just reading this. The man was killed in a firefight with police after attack. Was identified as an Army veteran. He's an Army veteran from Texas and had an ISIS flag in his vehicle. He said in his video made before the attack that he had joined a terror group, authorities said, premeditated. Everything was already planned. But they said there is no definitive connection right now between the attack in New Orleans and the cyber truck. They saying the one happened in Vegas and the one happened in Orleans. They're not connected. He was another dumb person. The dumb man over there in Vegas, I guess he would be in a copycat. Lord have mercy. This happened in Vegas, y'all. So they got two fools that got in trucks. Ain't they crazy? Wow. So they said it was a terror attack and he was by himself. And so they was just showing, they got the pictures out of some of the victims that was killed. And I read this about this girl. She just graduated last year, y'all. The young girl just graduated last year. And they was like young people. Some was young, some was in their 30s. But this girl here, she just graduated last year. She was 18, had a future ahead of her. And her mom, I was reading, prayers go out to her family. This girl here was got killed in New Orleans. She had just graduated last year, y'all. She just graduated. You said Islamists are extremists that want the immigration issue we have with them and their bombs. Wow. Yeah, I know they've been talking about ISIS for a while, but this young girl she got killed, and her mom, I was reading where her mom begged her. They said her mom begged her not to go. They said her mom begged her. She said she begged her not to go, y'all. But she was saying since she went last year, you know, she was saying, I guess, you know how we as parents, y'all. And I'm like this. I don't know how y'all is about y'all kids. The parents in the chat. Anybody in the chat? I know, Angie, you got children. Jewel, do you have children? I know Tamika got children, Miss Key. For the ones that got children, we have those, and Jewel, you might have some nieces and nephews that you might feel the same way about too. Sometimes we have that motherly instinct, especially when our children want to go somewhere, especially to like kind of go like events like what they went to. You have that instinct. The first thing and I tell my son, he go to different events. Cause he's in the rap business. He got he worked. He also be out a lot. He also, yeah, I know. Okay, I didn't know it was 4. Okay, and you have that motherly instinct when they step out that door. You do. I feel that way about my grandkids. I feel that way about my 2 grown children. You have that instinct. Like I just called my daughter a while ago, and she was saying, I'm finna go somewhere. I said, be careful now. Even though my daughter 35 years old, I said, please be careful. And I always tell them to watch their surroundings. And see, her mother had that motherly instinct. They said, I'm trying to find the article now. They said she begged her not to go. Since she went last year, she like, Mom, it's going to be okay. But her mother felt that, we have those instincts. Do y'all ever feel like that, the parents in the chat? Do y'all ever get that feeling? You don't want to say it, but do you ever get that gut feeling like, oh, I think something going on? Do y'all ever get that feeling? And if you got nieces and nephews, when they out going to these games and tending to these events, I do. They be like, Mama, stop worrying. Everything gonna be. It ain't a point about worrying. It's just that your children are out there. And I know New Year's Eve parties, I know how they do. They carry on. People be shooting out. They have those firecrackers. They do all different kind of things. And her mother had that instinct. She had the instinct that something wasn't right. But she went on and let her win. But she begged her not to go. And her mom had to be the one to tell, I guess they had to identify their loved ones at the during all this. So she did identify her daughter. And she was just saying what kind of daughter. And this right here touched my heart. I'm like, wow. I mean, all of it have really, it's sad. Even though people are not kin to you, you don't even have to be kin to no one to want to pray for them or have a heart for someone. So it was another young boy. They just showed, like, I just only seen like 5 people so far. I guess as they go through and let the family grieve and, they give them time to announce who they are. But she was a pretty girl, 18 years old. She just graduated, y'all. She just graduated in 2000. Look at her. She just graduated in 2000. This year, she just graduated. She got I guess she was going to graduate. That's what it is. She was supposed to be graduating in 2024, y'all. Because she's got a 2024 thing on her. Yes. Sad. But when we have that mama and parent instinct, I say something to my children, whether they say, Mom, we ain't gonna go, or we grown, we okay. But I still have to let them know how I feel. I still have to let my children know, look, I know y'all grown, but I don't think y'all need to be going there. I tell my son right quick. Cause my son like to go to Atlanta, different places like that. And I be like, I don't know, you'll probably need to go up there right now. I just say how I feel, but he grown, but I still have to let him know. Cause I have a mom. And you gonna have that motherly instinct. No matter, it ain't like you trying to tell your grown children what to do, or just let them know that. I just tell my children to be safe wherever they go. And I said, we're going to keep praying. I don't feel when my son them be gone somewhere, y'all. It seems like I can't rest until I know they're back in the house. Are y'all like that? If y'all know y'all children traveling, and my family members traveling, especially my children, my grandkids, I know they going out of town. And I call and text, and you like that, Tamika? You like that? That's that motherly instinct. This young girl, she said she went last year. Her mom said she went to the thing in New Orleans last year. She had a good time, so she wanted to go back this year, but her mom didn't want her to go. She said she begged. I'm reading the article right now. Said she begged her not to go, but she said since the event went well last year, she went on. But that can happen to any of us. That's right. Soon as we leave out the house, exactly, Jewel. Exactly, exactly. That's why I tell my children. I be like, I ain't trying to tell you. Even though I try to tell them, I don't think y'all need to be going down now. These people be, y'all know I'm country because this is how I be talking. You don't need to be going there because these people cut the food too much, in which they do. So prayers going out to this family here. She just graduated. It's sad. Had a whole life ahead of her. And it was another one. They showed a 21-year-old. It was a lot of like 20 years old, 37, and I just pulled her picture out there because I was just reading what her mom was saying, and we have that motherly instinct. And like I said, okay, aspiring nurse. Some was nurses. I'm just reading some of the ones that had a lot going on for themselves. Okay, this is the one where we talking about the young girl right here. She said, I lost my baby. Just pray for me and my family, please, her mother wrote. And she was just saying her daughter was loving and sweet. Wow. I'm about to cry now, y'all. She was about to begin nursing school. Oh my God. So she did graduate, and she was about to begin nursing school. Mm-mm-mm. She said she supposed to be going to college on January 13th, y'all. Oh my God. And she said that her daughter, she told local media that her daughter was a popular person who was always surrounded by friends. Wow. Wow. Okay, she had a friend. Well, it was a friend who was with her on Bourbon Street, told the Associated Press that they were both 18, and said she was looking forward to pursuing her goals. She had her mindset. She didn't have everything figured out, but she had the plan laid down. He said, wow. Wow, y'all. Wow. And she wanted to be a nurse, y'all. Her mom said she supposed to be attended January 13th. And that just what? A week away? I know this hard. Oh my God. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. This right here just tearing me up. She saw her daughter. It's a lot of them in their 20s, y'all. Y'all go to, if y'all want to look it up, go to victims that was in the attack body in New Orleans. He was a little young boy. He was 21. Some of them just getting out of school on their way to college. And, they was looking to have a good time. And, ain't nothing wrong with want to have a good time. Y'all, I'm going to take that down because it's just sad. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to have a good time. Um, she left home like she did the year before, thinking that, everything was going to be good. And it's just how life is, y'all. We just don't know. Like Jules said, it can happen anywhere. Anywhere. Because I was telling y'all about that time when I went to the mall. Me and my kids went to the mall. How that guy started shooting. We was running for our life. And my panic attack was real bad then. I passed out because I couldn't find my own daughter. She was in one of those shopping stores. And we was running one way. One of my grandchildren had, that when I had my good legs and hip, then I could run and keep up with them then. And that's something I'll never forget. Have anybody ever been in any kind of situation like that? Have anybody ever been somewhere where you have been in fear of your life? Anybody in the chat? Anybody? And it seemed like when that happened to me, that made my anxiety go even worse because I have anxiety disorder. And my doctor told me I didn't get no medication because I was traumatized. I was scared. Though my older granddaughter, she probably about like 6. Then I had my little grandson. I remember holding him, and my granddaughter, she just took off. I'm like, girl, where you at? Then I couldn't find my daughter. My daughter was in it was a store, what that store called? Forever 21. Cause we was like at the food court, right? Me and the grandkids, we was sitting down eating food. And you know how you hear people saying somebody got a gun. You hear people saying somebody got a gun. And only thing I remember seeing y'all people running all in front of me with babies, people, older people trying to get out. And I wasn't the only one passed out and had a panic attack. A lot of people was. Yeah, I experienced it. And that one thing I do not want to experience again. We was actually running, y'all. My daughter, I'm like, I kept telling folks I can't find my daughter. I can't find my daughter. I kept telling them that. And so they had us running in the mall. The food, he was dumb too. He was dumb too. Because it was like kind of gang related. It's like they brought it to the mall. If something happened like the other weekend, you know how some boys be trying to come back and retaliate, and they don't care if you be in a public place like that. Only thing, they so stupid and they don't realize that anybody can get killed like that. I think it was about like 2 people got killed out there. The person they were trying to get and then somebody else. But they had to shut them all down. I can remember just as good. It was Easter weekend. That's why I always be telling my daughter, I don't like to be caught up in all that traffic and in them stores during the holiday. Not that last minute shopping. I don't like to do that because you don't know what these people gonna do. They be trying to. But like Jewel, I come back to what Jewel said. It can happen anywhere. And we just sitting out in the mall. I hadn't already walked around. We were eating, and we were just waiting on my daughter. We were getting ready to go anyway. But my daughter said she wanted to go in that store, right? So me and the kids sitting down eating. That thing I know. I saw people running, and somebody got a gun, and woo cha. When they said that, it just got next to me because my daughter wasn't right there with me. That really made my heart flutter. They catching them all and throwing them straight. And we had to run into one of those stores, and we had to go up under it. We had to go up under it. You know how they had to go up under it like a gate, like, right? And so after all of us got up in there, I was still trying to tell them I couldn't find my daughter. My daughter was not too far from where the boy was. I was crying, I panicked. And my daughter nursing, she was telling them that I have anxiety. Once she got there, they had to bring me back too. They had to bring me back through. And it was another lady out there. She did the same thing. That's why I say I don't like to get too overwhelmed. I take medication for it, but I thank God today that I'm not what I used to be like. That's why I said God has been watching me. He has been with me through it all. because I'm easy to have attacks. It all depends on the situations. I pray more now. I start letting a lot of stuff go. So, I hope this year be good for me, but it just be so much going on, And that's one thing I'll never forget. Even though it happened, I would say 4 or 5 years ago. Every time I go out there to that mall, y'all, it brain bite, brain bite memory. And I can go out there now, right now I know I can't hardly run, but I do what I can do with this bad hip and back. But I be out there sitting down, I be this how I be, y'all. It's bad. You have to live in, people are living in fear. Some people are living in fear now, the people that got killed over there in New Orleans. I'm sure their relatives still looking around, people looking over their shoulder, the people that was there, they're going to be traumatized. You hear me? They are going to be traumatized. Because when I go out there to that mall, I still be traumatized. My brother be like, Mama, ain't nobody out here. I said, I don't know. I still be scared, y'all. But I pray before I go in there. So to New Orleans, I pray for everybody to get healing. Pray for those families. Pray that those, I think it was some officers. I'm not sure. I think some officers got killed too, I believe. But they say it's 14 more of them still in the hospital. Yeah. So anybody ever, if anybody in my chat ever experienced any kind of traumatic thing like this, have you ever been somewhere where you have to run, or have anybody? Hey Ruth, how you doing? I'm just over here talking about the New Orleans terror attack, and they did the same thing over there in Vegas. And I was just talking about those people gonna be needing some mental. They're gonna be needing some help mentally. They're gonna need some help. The ones that witnessed that and the ones that been through it. It gonna take time. Like the man said today, it's gonna take time for those people to really get back where they need to be that have been in that incident. That's why I didn't understand why they still went on and had the games. Like, that would make me feel like, wow, why did y'all go on with these games knowing I done lost my daughter? But did you see the young girl I showed? She was about 18. She supposed to been going to nursing school. And, she was out, like I said, a lot of them was out trying to bring the new year in. Like, it ain't nothing wrong with want to have a good time and people out there being ignorant and stupid. Hey, Joshua, how you doing? Happy New Year, everybody. And I was asking a question about the media. The media make things worse than what they are. Because they making it seem like it's a lot of terrorists in that area. They finna go back out there and do some things. It ain't doing that but traumatizing people. That's why sometimes when you see stuff on the internet, it's good to vet these things. It's good to make sure, is it true? Sometimes that's why I don't like to repeat stuff. How somebody can tell you, Sue died yesterday, and you mess around and see Sue at the stove. I don't like to repeat not nobody death. If I don't know for sure that somebody died, I'm not going to repeat it, because you have to turn around and look right at that person. And like they said, you died. Nobody want to hear it. But when they said people being died, if you say a person being died and they don't being died, they say they live a long time. They live a long time if you put death on someone and they don't be gone. And see, the media good. The news is good by putting out stuff. Some of those people talking about they journalists. Some of them just gossip. Some of those news people do it for gossip. Some of them don't check what they put out. So I was saying this morning what a mayor and y'all make sure y'all connect with one another down there. Ruth is She's one of the ones been with me a long time. She have an awesome channel. She was live. I went in there and peeped in at her. She does from she do hauls, she do cooking. She shared things about her family. She's a very positive person also. We have Jewel in the chat. We have Angie in the chat. Tamika, Miss Key, they was in the chat. And we were just talking about when we have that motherly instinct. Ruth, I know your kids are still young, but I'm sure when they get ready to go to those games when you're not there, I'm sure you have that motherly instinct. I'm sure your husband be the same way. You want them to go out and have fun. You want them to be able to enjoy, but you also be having that instinct like, I don't know if I should have let them went because it's a lot of things going on. You know, we have that instinct where we're gonna be parents. And we want to make sure our children be safe wherever they go. And you know, some of those kids, they don't be wanting their parents to follow them everywhere. I know my grandson like, Grandma, I got it. Like if I try to I told my grandson when they went to their new school, right? My grandchildren went to a different school this time, right? And I said, when I come down, I'm gonna kiss you on the jaw. So no, Grandma, don't be doing that. You know, those big kids, they don't be wanting you to get them kiss and you know, because they be like, you know how they is now. But we have that motherly instinct when our kids walk out that door. We seems to worry. I ain't gonna tell you no story. I worry about mine. My daughter 35, my son 27. Like I called her a while ago. I was like, what you doing? I'm finna go somewhere. I said, be safe now. I tell them to be safe and I be praying for them while they out there. I pray for my grandkids. Because you know, all this stuff going on at schools and stuff, you know, we have to keep ourselves prayed up, y'all. Like I said, we have to keep prayed up. If that war might be mentally unstable, the war, for real, you're right. So he might be, yeah, he was both of them guys, I think, the one in Vegas, let me see what they say about him. The one that did it in Vegas, I think he was from the army too. And you know, they say a lot of people in the army, you know how they've been seen so much, they end up having issues and stuff. That's why it's best if you're going through stuff like PTSD and schizophrenic and all that stuff, it's best to get the help you need, you know? You said people from other countries are used to war and violence. Yeah. And they bringing it over here. But let me see what they say about the one from Vegas. He was dumb. Same thing. He had a big old truck. Lord have mercy. What's wrong with him? But yes, we have that mother instinct. I'm the same way if it be my nieces or nephews. If I feel like they're in danger or they be somewhere they shouldn't, I'm gonna say something. Oh, y'all don't need to go down now. Because you know, like when my daughter moved to, that's why I didn't want my daughter to move, right? Because up there in that area, it's so violent. Not in where she lived, but just in general, that town, it's just so much violence up that way, y'all. But it's violence everywhere, but you know it's violent in certain areas. And I cried. I didn't want my daughter to move. She bought a house. But you know, I had to, but like that motherly instinct, like I said, that motherly instinct, I had to say, Lord, I had to let go and let God because I know she wanted to do better for herself. And I know she wanted to have better things for her children. Because up there, my granddaughter was able to get a job. Because where I live, they don't really have that many things that they can do down here. But I cried and I didn't want them to move. But I be up there with them all the time. They ain't like they that far from me, but you know what I'm saying. But I just didn't want them to go because every time you turn on the news, y'all, somebody gets shot. Somebody this, somebody that, especially in those areas up there. When I be up there, I just be looking around. Because like I said, I already been in a traumatized situation before. And I was telling my daughter, man, walk around with a gun on their waist. And now they can walk around like that. They done made it in law where you can walk around with your guns on you. I mean, I don't have nothing against, well, guns supposed to protect us, supposed to be for safety or whatever. But some people do abuse that. Some people use it for vengeance, and then they let their kids get hold to them. You have to be real safe out here. But yeah, I just want to bring that to y'all. You know, I'm doing the commentary on it. Yeah, without your permit. They supposed to have a permit. They supposed to have a permit if they walk around with it on their waist. But some states don't want you even bringing them in your house. But so I pray for, you know, my prayers is that I hope this year the violence, I hope that they can figure out a way to cut down on some of the violence, y'all. Don't y'all wish that things when it come down to gun shooting and when they be messing with those kids in school, school shootings and all this stuff. I hope they get where it won't be so bad this year. Because people be scared to send their kids to school. Let me see what they say about the crazy man in Vegas. Okay, they said a driver of Tesla Cybertruck that exploded at Trump Hotel in Las Vegas was an act. This man was still in the army, y'all. The man in Lord have mercy. This man what did the thing in Vegas, he was still an active soldier. Oh my God. They were meant to be banned here, but in London, immigrants are bringing it all and it's men. Wow, Angie. So you live in Scotland? You say you live in Scotland? Okay. Yeah, the man, I don't know if y'all can, I don't have a picture of him, but my phone bright. But he was he did all that at Trump Hotel in Las Vegas, and he was an active duty Army Green Beret, source say. What? And it was outside of Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas on Wednesday. So this happened on Wednesday too. Oh my God. You never seen a gun? You said, I have, okay. So this happened over here in Vegas. Oh my God. And he was like, how you gonna supposed to protect our country? You're in the army. And shout out to those veterans who do have been in the army and did things for the country. But you gonna turn around and do some crazy stuff like that? Okay, they said that his name was Matthew Livenberger, an active duty U.S. Army Green Beret, according to a law enforcement source familiar with the investigation. Wow. He was an Army Special Forces Operation Master Sergeant. What? He was a sergeant, y'all. A senior enlisted rank. According to 4 U.S. officials, he was on active duty in Germany with the 10th Special Forces Group. Was on leave at the time of the incident. Lord have mercy. Now he from Germany. What are you doing out there in Vegas? Oh my God. I ain't gonna pay for this article, CNN. I'm gonna read it though. But oh my God. Oh, you already read it? You had already read it, Angie? Wow. Okay, they say he was they're right, he was still in the army, but he was out on leave. The U.S. Army said Thursday in a statement that the lead at the time of his death, though not specifically say he died in Vegas explosion. So he didn't die in the explosion, right? The U.S. Special Force, commonly known as the Green Berets, bill themselves as elite fighting force specializing in guerrilla warfare and unconditional attack abroad. What? The Las Vegas sheriff, Kevin McHale, said Thursday at a news conference that the driver, he shot himself, y'all. What? See, I hadn't read this one right here. Oh my God. Now he came in the with the truck with some explosive. Oh my God. He shot himself in the head prior to the blast that injured 7 people. Okay, 7 people got hurt. Prayers for them also outside the Trump Hotel, while McHale and others officials only referred to the driver as the subject and a person of interest. They showed a photo of Liveberg and gave his name at the news conference. Oh my God. He shot himself, but 7 people, I'm trying to see, they got injured. There's 7 people got injured. This is Vegas right here, y'all. Said authorities are not identified Berg as a person found inside the Cybertruck because the body, what? Because the body was burned beyond recognition. What? So he shot himself and then he got burnt up. So they really got to wait until the DNA come back to see who was in the truck. They said, I would not come back until I have the confirmation through DNA or medical records that this indeed, in fact, the subject inside of the vehicle. Wow. So he was in the truck. It probably him, but they still got to do, the DNA. Wow. Ooh, Jesus. They say have confidence that this is back the same. They're saying they think it's the same person, but they don't just want to, and that's what I was saying. You still have to vet these things. You have to still do investigation. At least they saying they don't know for sure. At least they ain't putting it out, like that. Wow. So they said, because the body in the vehicle has two tattoos on the stomach and arm, which Liebenberg also had. And his wife identified the tattoo. So, wow. So his wife had to identify who he was, but they still want to wait for the DNA. Says special evidence, the special agent in charge of the FBI Las Vegas division said the driver motor remains unclear, and authorities are now aren't aware of any connection to any terrorist organization around the world. So they don't know where he come from. They don't know, is he a terrorist? They know he was he was in the army, but he was out on leave. So they got to find out why he was out on leave and why was he in Vegas if he from Germany. Wow. So he had some explosives in the truck. The explosive brought some general similarity to the vehicle attack in New Orleans. They saying those, they are similar to New Orleans and to Vegas. It is ironic that both of them happened on New Year's Day, y'all. First day of the year. Ain't that something? They came in the year with explosive and killing people. They gonna go. If they already dead, you know where they going. They going straight to you know what for that evilness. Wow. They said a truck ran it through a bike called Turo and a suspect with a military background. Authorities said they are investigating possibly link between the two attacks, but repeatedly called the Vegas explosion an isolated incident. So they don't want to connect both of them together. They're trying to say they both were different incidents. At this point, there is no definite link between the attack here in New Orleans and the one in Las Vegas. FBI Deputy Assistant Director Christopher Ross said Thursday. The FBI in Denver, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, and the Colorado Springs Department are conducting law enforcement activity at a home in Colorado Springs related to explosive. Wow. They said the cyber truck was rented on December 28th. Denver had made stops at several Tesla charging stations in Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada before entering Las Vegas in the early morning of New Year's Day. So he made a lot of stops, y'all. Both of them was premeditated. The one in New Orleans and the one in Las Vegas. There was something they wanted to do. I don't know why. They wanted to do this evil stuff, take people from their families during the holiday. Wow. That is so sad, y'all. Then he killed himself. He killed himself. If you were gonna kill yourself, he should have just did it. And why did you come down there in that strip down there? Why did you even come to Las Vegas? So they got to find out what was really going on. That's why I said a lot of people don't know what people are dealing with. A lot of people are dealing with a lot of mental issues and they don't know how to reach out for help. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dark times. Anybody that's going through some, talk to somebody. I don't think violence is the way out, y'all. I don't think what is violence gonna do? It ain't gonna solve what you're going through. That's not gonna solve what you're going through because you hurting yourself, then you hurting other people. Cause you taking people's lives, then your life gone too. Cause when they catch you, you know where you're going. Unless you kill yourself. And that's what's going on, y'all. A lot of these people got stuff going on with them. A lot of them dealing with stuff, but they don't know how to reach out and ask for help. Now, he was in the Army. I'm not saying that he might have been going through, he might have been. I just have to update on it. He might have been going through some things, because a lot of people that be in the Army a long length of time, and they see a lot of stuff in the Army. Because I have heard my brother talking about, all this stuff. He was out there in war. He's seen a lot of people get killed. And y'all probably seen on movies how a lot of those soldiers went in the Army and they be traumatized. And they don't never get over it. Some people have to be discharged when they go through in the Army because of the impact it does to them mentally. So prayers all the way around the board because, like we've been saying all the while, it can happen anywhere. Anywhere. So I just pray this year, y'all. I pray this year that they can get this violence under control. Let people be able to enjoy themselves. When that pandemic was going on, right, y'all? Y'all remember when the pandemic was going on, right? When that pandemic came out, we couldn't go nowhere. We couldn't go nowhere, y'all. When that pandemic was going on, we stayed in the house. Couldn't do nothing but you probably had to order your food or the kids couldn't go to school. They was there driving us crazy. We was eating up everything in sight. But what I'm saying is that people that have the chance to go out and enjoy like they're doing now, why take that from people now? Why take that from people? Because they wasn't able to enjoy and go to the beach and go to events like this when that pandemic first came. Like right now, the COVID is still out there, but it's not as bad as it was. That's why you're seeing people traveling more now. But you don't want to be going nowhere and looking all over your shoulder everywhere you go. Ruth, did you have a good time on your cruise? Ruth went on a cruise with her family It was during the holidays. I'm glad y'all had a good time. And I had enjoyed my cruise last year for my birthday. I really enjoyed it, but I was looking around. I was scared because I'm like, you hear stories about the boats and stuff, and you don't know people that be on there. But I also had faith. I also was praying while I was there. We had a good time. We really did. But you still have to be careful wherever you go when you're out and about. You still have to be careful. But you could be having a good time, minding your own business, and a stray bullet just come out of nowhere. Because this is how evil some people are. And so a lot of people are enjoying themselves now because, like I said, during the pandemic, we couldn't go nowhere. I remember right after they let up on the pandemic a little bit. I think it was in 2022. We went on our first trip after, they started letting up. But we still had to wear our mask. But it wasn't the same, y'all. It was not the same during that pandemic, trying to travel and go out and have fun, because you was always thinking, like, you don't want to get that COVID. I know a lot of people did. Ruthie, you had got it there. I know a couple of people that followed me had got the COVID. But the reason I said that is because we was isolated back then. We were isolated back then. We couldn't enjoy. So why people are messing it up for people? Why are people doing these things now? People trying to enjoy. They're trying to live. They're trying to live. Because you're miserable, don't bring your misery to other people's countries and other people's towns and events. Stay your miserable tail at home. Don't do that, people. These people that come into these people's towns, like the man coming in New Orleans. Some people out there trying to have a good time. They weren't bothering him. He was miserable. He was miserable. He was evil. He wanted attention. He wanted attention. He had joined that ISIS group, and people know that ISIS group ain't nothing but a terrorist. Why you want to be part of something like that? So I hope y'all enjoyed my commentary today. I just want to bring some insights about it. I hope and pray that this year be better for all of us, everybody. Even the ones that even thinking about doing crazy stuff. Think about it. Leave people alone. Let people live. Let them enjoy themselves. If you're miserable, stay at home. Stay away from around people. I mean, if you feel like you just gotta do something to get attention, come on now. Cause they said the one in New Orleans, they said he was just gonna hurt his family. Now he was just straight crazy. Now he was crazy. You know what I mean? Why are you gonna hurt your family? Why are you gonna hurt anybody's family? Just miserable, evil. So I just want to leave y'all with this. If you out during the holidays, or if you out on the weekend, wherever you are, please be safe. Please be safe. Please. You're welcome. Now my brother want to call. Hold on. See what you want. Going back. But yeah, it's a lot. It's just a lot going on out in the world. Like I always say, stay prayed up, That one thing about life, y'all, we don't know when it gonna be, who it gonna be. Only thing we had you do is take one day at a time, y'all. Wait, take one day at a time. But enjoy your life. Enjoy your life and live it to the fullest if you're able to do so. You said the other day, you said you met me on the channel, but I met you on Dana J. Oh, that's where you met me at? Okay, yeah. I was trying to figure out where did I meet you at? So it was on Dana channel? Okay. I'm trying to see. Somebody when they were doing the R. Kelly stuff, he was on a day. Okay, it's real quiet over there now, Jewel. It's real quiet over there now. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember where, but I know me and you had been connected for a while. Thank you for staying connected with me. Yeah, it's quiet over there. You know, it look, it been enough going on over there anyway. Yeah, yeah, he was live today. He was, he was just he still come on and talk about different stuff. But I try to stay away from that drama girl. I can't stand all that rah-rah stuff. I mod fun, but I had to, I can't do it. I come on over to my little old place, do what I gotta do. I don't bother nobody. I put out my little commentary. I share what I share and go about my business. I don't try to mess with these people. Yeah, I don't mess with these people. Because these people, they will try to find your home. They will look up your address. They be trying to put your children on. I ain't got time. I tell them right quick. I love my Dream Team family, and I was doing the commentary with them about the R. Kelly case, but they was to me that was cyberbullying. No. One girl did do me like that over there. One, I don't know if you know the girl I'm talking about, but she put all of Dana. You left out the verdict. Yeah, it was too much. It was one girl that was arguing with Dana, had problem with him. So she had a problem with his moderators. Like for what? So she put all our pictures, called us grannies, and she was calling us the granny sword or something like that. But you know what, y'all? I'm so proud to be a grandmama. That's one of the best feelings in the world for me. But you know what I didn't do? Yeah, I almost just took my channel off because she took one of my pictures off my channel. She took one of my pictures off my channel and put it on her channel. And she was like, in other words, I said bullying the moderators on his channel. And so, like I said, my children don't like for me to be upset. And they saw how I was. They were like, Mama, what's going on? That's why they always tell me, don't let those people on YouTube get you upset. That's what my daughter and me said. I said, no, the group of people I got now, they nice. We don't have no arguments over here. We don't go through none of that stuff. Yeah. Okay. So the girl had put my picture up there with the rest of the moderators, calling us the Granny Sword and Golden Girl. What else she had called us? And she was just like, in other words, she was making fun of me. She was, in other words, I call it cyberbullying. I never said nothing to her in a way that retaliate. You know how some people have their channels and they try to go back at a person. I could have easily did that, but that wasn't me. So my daughter saw how I was, and I told her that I think I'm just gonna get off YouTube. I don't think I want to be on YouTube because I don't want them to, because I share my family over here a lot. Y'all see I share my babies over here, right? I share my babies over here a lot. And I didn't want nobody to take my children picture and put them on their communal wall and stuff like that. So I had to sign my channel up. I had to take it off. I told the Dream Team, I told them I'm not gonna come back on there because I don't have time for that. I'm dealing with health issues and I don't have time to be trying to argue with nobody. I said, before I do that, I just won't have my channel. They told me, like Toy now, Miss Lady T now, they told me you better not take your channel down. Because they told me you have your own audience. You have your own audience. People like what you do, things like that, And so that what made me not take my channel down, but I had refused to go back and forth with. I'm still like that. I refuse to argue with people about people I don't even know. You see what I'm saying? I refuse to. I mean, I'm going to defend myself. If somebody come in my chat and say something about me, yes, I'm not going to just sit there and take it. I'll let them know, look, I don't appreciate that. And get out my chat. Yeah. And I didn't want to be doing that. I didn't want to go back and forth with a girl. I could have easily came on here and said something about her. I said, for what? For what? People want attention. A lot of people want attention. When you don't give it to them, they try to find ways to cause drama. You see what I'm saying? I'm not giving it to you, but you won't come in my chat being disrespectful. If I won't get you out, I'm sure some of my moderators would get them out. So, yeah, I will try to remember where I met you from. But thank you. Some of the Dream Team members come over here and some don't. A lot of people think my channel boring or they don't want to hear what I got to say, but it's all good. I thank God for the 2 or 3 people that do hang in here with me. And I try to put out things that I think will benefit myself along with others. You never can find something on my channel where I'm talking about nobody in a way where that I will offend them. And I'm a bigger person. Like I said, there are some people that I had lost last year. Some of my main moderators that I think that wouldn't have left me, but they chose to do it on their own. And I still don't have a problem with that. People go and support who you want. Okay. I would never tell Jewel, Angie, Miss Key, y'all just some of the main ones to be over here. But I won't get mad if y'all stop coming over here. Y'all know who y'all want to support. So do that. I always tell people, do y'all, please. But it's a lot of people out there like that because they don't like you. They don't want nobody to follow you. I consider that to be childish. And as I refuse, I won't have that I would not bring that in my space. 2025, I'm not having that. If you don't like me, you don't deal with me, don't watch me. Keep it going. Keep it strolling. I'm not going to argue about it with you. I'm not going to try to say, look, I hope that, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to give you anything. I'm not trying to give you no commentary. If you don't deal with me, don't watch me. Because I don't go nowhere that I feel uncomfortable. And that's in real life. I don't go nowhere I'm not feeling comfortable. If I feel like I'm out of place, I just don't go to your channel. I'm just being honest. It ain't like I have a problem with anybody, but some channels I just care not to go to. And it's just as simple as that. You said there are no need for jealousy and competition between anyone in our community, just kindness here. That's right. But it seems like it's competition. I just want to just do me. I want people to do them and all of us win. All of us win. This is a new year. Like Angie, I'm encouraging you to do your channel when you're able to. Because you be putting out some good things. You be doing some shorts and they be some good videos. But you do it in your own time. And don't let nobody make you feel like you can't do it. Sometimes like 86 million on YouTube. So I don't get why people, yeah, they are, but I don't worry about them. I just come on. I do what I have to know, put on my little commentary, and I deal with who I can deal with. Oh, you done did something? Okay, let me see what you did. Drop the link, Jewel, we can go over there. Because I know you had started out with your channel, but you took you a break. I remember you told me, you had to take you a little break. And sometimes we have to. It be so much chaos and all this stuff going on. It's best to take a break. You know, it ain't like you got a problem with no one. You just have to just take time for yourself. Let me see what my girl been doing. I know she cause you got the same channel or did you set to start over? Cause I remember when you putting some stuff on your channel. I remember that. Let me go her channel, see what she been doing. But I want us all to win, y'all. I really do. Cause like you said, it's a lot of channels out here that you can collab with. And I like interacting with my people in the chat. You know, like I always say, if you want to come on the panel, you come on the panel. You know, I like the responses I be getting. I'm going to her channel now. Okay, Jewel. Ooh, what you cooked over here, girl? I'm looking at your barbecue. When you did that? Oh, that was 8 months ago. I'm looking at it now because you was gone for a while, Wayne. We understand, sweetie. That look good. I'm looking at a video you did 8 months ago. That look good. So what are your main, what are you, like you do a little everything over there? You do foods? Okay. Just like I said, you know, we have real lives going on, you know. Yeah, I see you did some shorts. Okay. I'm just looking at your shorts now. Okay. Just do it whenever you can, Jewel. Cause we do have life outside of I didn't know you had started by posting. Thank you for letting me know. Let me put your notification on. Because I remember you were gone for a while. You were gone for a good while. I remember when you told me you were gonna be gone. That one thing you did tell me. I remember you telling me that you wasn't gonna be posting for a while. Cause me and you know, you was following me like that. And you told me, you said, Georgia girl, me gone for a little while. You know, I ain't asked no question, or that's your business. But I hope that everything did work out all right for you. Okay, I'm just looking at your shorts. Okay. What was that, a turtle? What is that in that water, Jewel? I'm looking at your video. Is that a turtle or something? Ooh, what is that? It's a dragon or some kind of sea dragon. Where you had went to, Jewel? Aquarium or somewhere? Yes. Just do it when you're able to do. What was that? Some kind of you had went to an aquarium? Now I know that you be posting. I make sure I can see your videos. I share you out some, and you know, it look like you see. I see some sea lions. Okay, sea dragons. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at that. I'm still looking at that food you had cooked 8 months ago. I'm looking at the one you was somewhere eating a salad. It looked like you had some potatoes and something else. Okay. Just keep going. It was somebody had to tell me. You know, sometimes you get discouraged as a YouTube creator because you don't get the views or you don't get the thumbs up or you don't get the support that you know, need. But at one time I was feeling like that. I'm like, what do these people want to watch? I'd be like, but I said I wasn't gonna change for no one. I was just gonna continue to be who I was, you know. Um, I said, well, do they like the drama? Do they want me to put out drama? Do they want me to talk about who slept with who or who did what. I said, I'm not gonna do that. I didn't want my channel to be, I talked about R. Kelly. I talk about entertainment or trending news, but I didn't just want it to be that. I wanted to be who I was. I wanted my own identity. And as a YouTube creator, you have to find your own identity out here. You have to find what you think is comfortable for you and what you think your audience like to see or hear. And I said, well, if I talk about what Sue did on her channel, maybe I get some people in my chat. I didn't want to stoop to that level. I just go with what I got. And then once I had got monetized, I was very excited. And I stayed monetized for a good little while up until April 2024. They said I was using reused content. So now I'm trying to get back there. But I will. I had to clean up my channel. I had to get all that music. I'm glad I found you too, Angie. I had to get all the music and all the other stuff. Because once you get monetized, they send you those emails. I don't know if y'all get emails yet or not. Do y'all get emails from YouTube yet? They'll let you know if you're using somebody's content, or they'll let you know if it's being copyright or something like that. And see, that's why I have to be careful sometimes what I put on my channel. Every now and then I play a little music, then I go back and change it. But they really don't want you using TikTok commentary. Okay, Ruthie. They really don't want you using TikTok, Instagram. They don't want you using other people's content. But people are doing it, but I guess they do it in a way, and they'll probably take it down, or they'll probably use some of it. That's why you always see me reading, or you might show me I might show a clip. I mean a picture. See, I used to do the article. I used to show like the news videos. I just stopped doing it because it was somebody, they consider that somebody else's work. But if I'm talking through it, it's okay. Thank you, Ruth, for sticking with me. She wasn't the one. She been with me a long time too. I remember when I first met Ruthie. I never, like I said, there have been some people been with me for 2 and 3 years, and I always tell them she took her a little break too. We all have to take those breaks. But one thing I can say, she always come back and check on me, and I appreciate her for that. I appreciate all y'all for the ones that have been sticking with me, and that's what it is about with me. Let's continue to support one another. You use music, in the shorts. In the shorts, you can use their music. Like for instance, if I go and play some music on this live that is copyrighted, I'm gonna get an email saying, when I went to when I went and saw the lights and stuff with my kids, I had all that Christmas music. I had to go in there and change some of that music out. I got like 4 or 5. I had about 4 or 5 claims. Some people don't want you playing their music. Some of those stars, what it is, they getting paid, and I'm not getting paid. So I need to, because I'm not monetized yet. Again, I gotta get back remonetized. You're allowed live rain sound you record, y'all. Yeah. That's why, like those vibes I be playing, I be getting them off a website, but I just silence their music. I don't use their music. I just put my own music, but I use their, like when I be showing this stuff, when I be showing like snow and rain, I get it from other people, but I just don't play their music. I sometimes just go silent. Yeah, it's a lot I have learned since I've been on YouTube. It's a lot. You hear me? Or film a water fountain, y'all. Yeah. Like I like how pre-retirement, she be showing like the little fishes be swimming. A lot of people do the videos that make sounds and stuff like that. But all right, you guys. But I enjoyed y'all, ladies. Did y'all have a good day on New Year's Day? Did y'all have a good New Year? I know, Angie, your New Year's Day started with a day before ours, didn't it? Did you cook the food you said you was gonna cook? And I also have a merch shop, y'all. I deal with Spreadshirt. I got some 2025 designs on it. You sleep the water times, okay. I'm gonna try to get some of those videos. I was doing a lot of those, but I have to be careful, because they be someone else. And that's why I always try to put in the videos that I'm using it for educational purposes only. Yeah, it was pretty good. We all enjoyed yesterday. We had our peas and greens, and yeah, it's pretty good. But I'm thinking, like I said, countdown. I got 3 more days to my birthday. On Saturday, I'm gonna do some things with my grandkids. They'll be back. One of them will be back home. The little one will be back home. The one I always be popping up, she'll be back home tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday. She'll be back home tomorrow. Uh, we're going. I know she gonna want to get her nails done. I'm gonna go get me some birthday nails, y'all. I'm gonna go get me some birthday nails on Saturday. I'm gonna let y'all see where I'm at, and we probably grab some. And then Sunday, my plan is to go to church, give God some glory, for having me here on this earth. It'll be 56 years. I'm gonna do that, and we'll probably, go out to eat and do that. Because I'm not cooking Sunday. That's my birthday. No, 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 no. You hear me? You hear me? I told my mama I ain't cooking Sunday. They're gonna have to treat me, y'all. They're gonna have to treat me. But I enjoyed y'all as always. Tomorrow, see, I might, y'all know I pop up, put commentary out, just try to still work on these hours. Um, I'm getting it down some, but it coming slowly but surely. If I continue to um run and be consistent with it, hopefully I'll be back monetized in a few months. But it take consistency, and it's hard work trying to get a channel build up, especially trying to get it rebuild. And cause I go back and try to change out whatever email I get. If they say I did a claim, I just go out and okay, Angie, I understand. These are gonna send to PayPal, but it will be here. Okay. All right. I mean, that's about the only time I do probably get some of all while I be live. I don't really be, now when I was monetized, people used to send me a super chat. But I know people it's hard. I know it's hard on people. You want to send me something, that'll be fine. I'm getting stuck again. I believe the internet be getting freezed up. Yeah, my internet freezing up. I'm trying to finish out this hour. Got about 10 more minutes. But Angie did, yeah, it froze. Look, I guess it cold too. Yeah. But did your children enjoy that Christmas? Did your daughter enjoy what she got for Christmas? And thank you, Jewel. I mean, yeah, I remember you now. I saw when I went to your channel. I remember you now. But I just couldn't remember where I met you from. But I met Jewel from Grandma Lynn, and she's a sweet lady, Grandma Lynn. I was over there yesterday. Well, I went in her chat yesterday. She was walking, and she had shouted me out. I told her thank you, and both of y'all ladies, whenever y'all get a chance to do your commentary, just do it when y'all able to. It ain't no race out here. You do it when you can. You know what I'm saying? And I just make sure I have my bells on if I can. Angie, you did anything lately? I'm trying to go to Angie's channel see what she did. Have she did anything lately? Okay. I saw that. Did you make that taco? What was it? You made chili cheese and Dorito. Did you make that, Angie? It looked good. That chili cheese. Oh, she did get it? Okay. Yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, I was looking at your chill over here. So you hadn't did now another video? Okay. You doing good though, Angie. For you to just being started. You're doing pretty good with your shorts. I'm just looking at your shorts. Is that your son singing? I'm looking at a video where it said, what did it say? My daughter getting HRVY attention at concert. Oh, y'all was at a concert. Okay. Oh my God. Is this the guinea pig right here, girl? So it look like he eats some carrots and stuff. It look like a guinea pig. Is that a guinea pig? I can't wait till my granddaughter come back. I told him I would go, okay. I told my granddaughter I can't wait till she come back if I can get me some video of her little guinea pig. Oh, now he real furry. So what do you feed your guinea pig? I see he eating some carrots and look like some lettuce. Oh, girl, they love him up. They love that little thing. I call her a rat. My little granddaughter don't want me to call it a rat. I swear it do look like a rat. I'm send this video. You don't mind? I'm gonna send this video to my granddaughter. I'm gonna let her see it, okay, Angie? How long you had your guinea pig? I'm gonna let my granddaughter see it. I saved it. I'm gonna let her see it. He look fat too. And he eat some carrots and look like some lettuce or something. Yeah, I know she had some hay up there. Okay. I saved it. I'm gonna let my granddaughter see it. So how many you got, Angie? I see you got a lot of video. That's why you said them guinea pig draw some views. I see that. I'm just looking at your video, Angie. Wow. Yeah, that's great. That is so great. Yes, you have two. You stroll to my first video. It's so funny. Talking about your first one? Oh, okay. Your first video. Okay, let me see. You said, what are y'all doing? Oh, okay. Gus and Pumpkin, the guinea pig. I'm gonna about yours, see that. Oh my God. Were they dragging each other? I can't comment on that one. You ain't got to comment on that one. I'm gonna let my granddaughter sing. That's okay. Because I saw that didn't know what kind of girl. I said it looked like a rat. My granddaughter, she be getting mad when I call her a rat. I said, you got a rat, ain't you? She loved it. And she been gone a whole week. My granddaughter been gone a whole week. And my granddaughter, my other kid, been watching him, right? While she gone. Hun, when she get back down, she go, ooh. She be want to take him everywhere. Just don't put him in your bed. Do I be saying? Oh, that's so cute. They keep on telling me, Grandma, hold him, Grandma. I ain't hold him yet. I haven't hold him yet because I was scared. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see the ones where okay. I see another one. Oh, look at her running. Mm-hmm. Okay. She named hers Mickey. I don't know where she get that name from. Oh, look at them. I'm gonna show it to my granddaughter. Okay. So that's your first time having some, Angie, or you already had some before? They guinea pig, Jewel. They look like rats, but they say they are not. Oh, my daughter said, I don't know why I told her I was gonna get her a guinea pig. You know you can't tell these children that these days, especially that little one. Y'all see how she be acting over here. You tell them little ones they gonna get something, and they don't get it. She was looking for it. She had to get it the day before Christmas because uh the place was gonna be closed. So she was able to get it before Christmas. But she been gone all week. She can't wait to get back to that guinea pig. And when I called them, I said, y'all been feeding. Y'all been feeding them, ain't you? You got to choose Gus. We just got them 3 months. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see they real small. Yeah, I'm gonna show my granddaughter as soon as I get out the phone. And I think theirs about that color. I know it's got some brownish. I think it got, I know it's kind of like brownish look, but you look. I'm gonna do a video. Wait till the weekend. Mm-hmm. I told I'm gonna wait till my granddaughter come back. What I told they talking about I'm gonna be using them. I said, y'all know I'm a YouTube creator now. So grandma, you scared of, but you want to do some videos on it. I said, that right? I want to get them views. Oh, cause look, they had a dog, right? The dog named Bingo. I could hardly stand it. But girl, I got out there recording them videos. Bingo brought me by. One of my videos, Bingo brought me almost 7,000 views. They dog. They said, Grandma, stop using our dog. They said I was using Bingo for views. Every video I did. Yeah, look. We still got him, but my daughter couldn't bring him up in the area where she lived. Now I can't stand him now for real. He done got so big. Ooh. But I did videotape him one day. He hadn't got loose of his chain. I was like, I can't do that with Bingo down. But he was so cute when they first had him. And I got almost 7,000 views in a short with him. And every chance I get out there. He was sick one day. I did it. I said, y'all, this bingo sick. But till I know they were laughing at me. About, Grandma, start using bingo. You know you don't like it. I said, yes, I do. He my view man. But anyway, you guys, I have hit that other hour. So I enjoyed y'all. I enjoyed y'all so much. Thank y'all for hanging in here with me. And I appreciate y'all, ladies. Just remember, y'all, keep on pushing. That's the hashtag over here on my channel. Keep on pushing 2025. No matter how things might be, we can't give up. We just got to keep on going. Because you're going to have those good days and you're going to have those bad days. But I just wanted to bring y'all that commentary about, we got to watch ourselves when we out there having a good time. Let you know people don't want you to have a good time, especially those evildoers. I'm finna finish drinking me some tea. I think I'm finna go and you welcome, sweetie. I'm getting out y'all flowers while y'all getting ready to go. Thanks to everybody who did come through. Hashtag over here, keep on pushing 25. Keep on pushing 2025. There are times sometimes I used to want to give up. I'm talking about, now I ain't just talking about YouTube. I'm talking about when I was going through my cancer situation and illness and stuff I was going through. I felt like, Lord, because I thought at one particular time that I wasn't going to be here with my family. But God had other plans for me. Hey, Kenneth, I've just been inside out. Hey, Kenneth, how you doing? That's right. Keep your prayers up for everybody that been through this, all that was going on in New Orleans and Las Vegas. How you doing, Kenneth? Kenneth is another one. He's a pretty nice dude. He always sharing things with me. Well, did you have a good New Year's, Kenneth? Did you have a good New Year's? He said he was gonna write me a poem for my birthday, y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna read it when he sent it to me. He's a pretty nice, decent man. He have his health. Have been through a lot with his health. I guess I believe that's why I can talk to a lot of y'all, because some of y'all have been through some of the same things that I'm dealing with and have been through, and we're able to listen and talk to one another. Okay, then. Good to see you. Happy New Year. Countdown is on, y'all. 3 more days. 3 more days. But anyway, I enjoyed y'all. Y'all continue to have a good night. Stay blessed. Stay encouraged. And always stay what? Prayed up. And let's pray for the families that was going through with this incident in New Orleans and the ones that was in Vegas. Good to see you, Kenny. Y'all stay warm, y'all. Whew. I know I have to go. These bones be hooding. All right, y'all. Thank y'all, my sisters. Thank y'all for hanging in here with me. And Kenneth, good to see you. All right, bye-bye. All right, Miss Keith. Good night, y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. Y'all know I'll be around tomorrow sometime. Y'all know I pops up. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good night.